The oldest cat ever recorded in Guinness World Records, lived for 38 years and 3 remarkable days. Her name was Creme Puff, a quiet house cat, who became one of the most unusual names in feline history. What makes her story even more extraordinary is that this was not the first world record from that home. Years before Creme Puff, another cat named Grandprix Allen held the same record. He lived to be 34 years old, which was already considered almost impossible for a cat. Most cats live between 15 and 20 years, so even that age had already doubled expectations. Then years later, Creme Puff lived 38 years old, and surpassed the same extraordinary record. In human terms, her age would be close to living nearly 170 years. 2 Guinness World Records came from one ordinary home. That is why many people still wonder whether something unusual existed there. Their owner, Jake Perry, was not a scientist and not a veterinarian either. He worked as a plumber in Austin, Texas, living a simple life far from research laboratories, but over many years, he welcomed many cats from shelters into his home. At one point he shared his space with dozens of rescued cats living together. What later drew attention was that many of his cats also lived unusually long lives. Not one rare case, not two, but again and again the pattern continued. His cats often seemed to age differently from what people normally expected. Jake built his home around their comfort, creating spaces made especially for cats. There were climbing areas, warm corners, and window spaces filled with light. Inside his garage, he even created a small movie theater for them. He often played nature documentaries with birds, moving animals, and changing scenes. The goal was simple: to keep the cats curious and mentally active indoors. Many people laughed when they first heard it, but some experts later found the idea interesting. Mental stimulation may matter more than people usually imagine. A curious cat often remains active longer, and an active mind may support the body too. The food he gave his cats was also quite unique. Along with cat food, he served scrambled eggs, turkey bacon, broccoli, and even coffee. Every few days he also added one tiny drop of red wine. It sounds unusual, even surprising, and few veterinarians would recommend copying it directly. Yet one fact remains difficult to ignore. His cats lived far beyond normal age. Of course, food alone cannot explain such extraordinary lives. Scientists usually point to something deeper: low stress, stable rhythm, and safe surroundings. Cats are extremely sensitive to change, and even small stress can affect health over time. But in Jake's home many things seem to have remained calm and predictable. The same voices, the same light, the same familiar rooms every day. Perhaps that constancy became an invisible kind of medicine over the decades. In one interview Jake said, "These cats have been my life." Then he added, "If I could, I would do it all over again." That sentence explains something that numbers alone never can. Behind 38 years was not only unusual food or routine. It was thousands of ordinary days spent quietly together. Quiet mornings, repeated habits, and names spoken softly every day. The quiet moments when a cat stays close may hold a kind of trust beyond words. Perhaps cats receive something lasting from a peaceful time and steady affection that science can only partly explain. Do you know a cat whose quiet presence changed your life more than words can say? Share your story in the comments, and continue this journey with Mystic Soul Cats.